This is my 1 year update to Korean immersion learning, and in this video I will mention my tracked hours and the amount of words I know, share my thoughts on my current level, and give some content recommendations. For my stats, for tracked immersion hours, active immersion hours, I have 1,855 hours, 46 minutes. You can see the percentages in hours on the screen. For variety shows, I have 62.13%. Live streams, I have 18.11%. YouTube, I have 9.2%. Series, I have 6.96%. Other, I have 2.36%. Dramas and films, I have 0.98%. And anime, I have 0.45%. As for the amount of words I know, I have 3,660 cards in Anki and 5,216 words marked as known in Migaku. My estimated vocabulary is 4,400 to 4,500 words, which I calculated by just averaging the two numbers. I think this average naturally accounts for the words learnt directly through immersion as well, so I think doing the average just rounds up Anki, Migaku and words learnt for immersion quite nicely. Thoughts on my current level. So I'll start with the positives. So I'm laughing more now, which is a dub. My real laughers came out quite a few times, and still mainly with actions, but definitely a couple times with what someone says, which I'm really happy about. But I do find myself chuckling pretty often in immersion. I can enjoy a wider range of content now and don't need as much visual context as I did at the start to help me comprehend. And I just want to mention a few newer types of content I've found more enjoyable within these past 4 months. So surprisingly, I've saw a stand-up comedy show, comedy skits, some podcasts, and award shows. For the stand-up comedy show, I was just surprised by how much I comprehended way more than I thought I would. With the comedy skits, I remember chuckling multiple times and finishing one compilation and then immediately after wanting to watch another compilation. For podcasts, I really enjoyed watching these two because they gave me that feeling of this is why I want to learn Korean. Just because the vibe and chemistry of the room and how they were with each other is what I want to be able to do with the language in the future. As for award shows, I've now watched all of UJSOC's award shows. There's 3 of them, and it's simple, but I just really loved the atmosphere of the room. And again, with all of these, I was just happy that I was able to enjoy it more. Now for the negatives. I'm still very inconsistent. I can go from watching one video and being really happy with how much I comprehended, and then literally click another video straight after and be really sad about how much I comprehended. So my consistency is inconsistent still. There are cases in many different pieces of content still where I just can't catch the flow of what the person is saying. I'm hearing a lot of words that I know, but I just can't catch the meaning of what the person is trying to get across, which is frustrating a lot of the time. And it's kind of a negative, but for all the positives that I mentioned, I can only have those positives if I still have my full focus, full attention on immersion. Am I happy with where I am after 1 year? Yes, I'm happy because the process works and it's shown. And now that I've gone through a year, I know immersion does work. But am I near my goal? No. So I will do more, a lot more. And with language learning, for me, there's no in between. For me, it's just you either know it or you don't know it. And right now, I don't know it. So more immersion. Content recommendations. So I want to give my top 5 contents. My top 5 content for the year. Now, these are no in particular order except for one. So, Hyori's B&B was really nice and chill. The bonus I think you call him a housekeeper. It's probably not, but yeah. IU and Yuna from Girls' Generation were the housekeepers. IU was season 1, Yuna was season 2, and that was really nice to see because you could see more of their personality, which was really nice. The link is down below, but I watched it on YouTube with where they had Spanish subtitles, but I don't know Spanish, so it was okay. Family outing. Now, family outing, I needed to give it some time for me. And I would say the same for you if you ended up watching it. That at the beginning, I was like, this isn't like as enjoyable. But then as I watched more and more, the show got better and better. And they did start to feel more like a family, which was nice to watch. For full episodes, I watched it through a VPN on Netflix. But if you just want to get started, then what I did is they had live streams on YouTube, which I'll put a link down below in the description. I'm just going to call her Chap because it's easier in English and I'm in English mode. That Chap's live streams she's been the best streamer that I've seen so far. And a lot of her videos have been very enjoyable and her personality is very good. And my personal favorite out of all the live streams I've seen is Pokemon ZA, because Pokemon ZA was fire. You'll see it on the screen because the title is just annoying to say. I'm just going to say the one with Che-Wan in it because, I mean, it's Che. This one was really fun and enjoyable, and the missions, they played missions to earn money, and the missions were really fun to watch and really good for cultural knowledge because some of them were music rounds, and yeah, you just get introduced to more K-pop. And I just really liked their chemistry with each other because it was surprisingly, I think it was their first time being together, but it felt like they've been friends for their whole life, basically. And so all of those aren't in any order, but for number 1 is Running Man Classics. Running Man Classics is the Attack on Titan of Korean variety shows, or Korean content in general. It's a masterpiece. I don't care. It's unbelievable. Oh, and for classics, for me, what I refer to as classics is episode 1 to 324 episodes. That's the classics for me. After that, it turned to, let's say, more modern Running Man, and I didn't enjoy the episodes as much. But Running Man Classics, that's number 1. Honourable mention, Chef in My Fridge. I've recently been watching that, or I've completed it now, caught up. But that was surprisingly good because watching chefs is just satisfying for me anyways, and the chefs are actually quite funny. And one of the MCs is now possibly one of my favourite MCs because I think he's really good. The one with glasses, I think he's really funny. And I can tell he's very good at being an MC. He's got that perfect MC voice. I just want to recommend these 3 YouTube videos: Headi's Club, Salon Drip, UJ Socks Podcast. All 3 of these help build my YouTube algorithm and introduce me to more people. And especially Helly's Club and Salon Drip, they were like first meetings, so they used a lot of first meeting questions, which was more comprehensible for me. And just a random bunch of content that I've seen for the past 4 months: Village Survival, Haha Bus, King of Survival, Culinary Class Wars, Ages of Mystery, and the stand-up comedy show that I mentioned earlier. All of these were just good, so give them a watch if you want. And all the content I mentioned, link will be in the description, and that's it. It's shorter than I thought it would be, but when I was looking back on my 8 month, I was just not much has changed. I think now I have just consistently gotten more hours each week, which is nice. And my overall feeling after making this video, just on a personal preference, or if preference is the right word, but I'm actually really happy with how I am for the 4th month and the 8th month. My mouth was dry, my heart's beating, I'm sweating, all that kind of stuff. But after this one, I'm actually I feel very chill. I think this kind of style of content, it would probably get to the point where I get more comfortable and actually more come to terms with it, because I do not enjoy just sitting here and talking to the camera. What I do love the most about watching or having watched Korean now is I love the variety show style of shooting where the camera's basically invisible, which I love. And just on the sense that you can just interact with the people without worrying about the camera. And yeah, it's great. And making this video have just been a pain because my storage has run out halfway through. And then while I was making my first video, it just cut out. And I think my phone's on 5%. So I'm gonna edit this video and I'm gonna go immerse because immersion's lit. And happy immersion to you guys, and hope everything goes well with your immersion. And hopefully I'll see you for the next one.